All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you're reading the title, you guys know exactly what time it is. We're going to be talking about Fetch.AI. I am kicking myself big time just for not accumulating Fetch.ai last cycle. You guys know we've been talking about Fetch.ai quite a bit on the channel, and the amount of developments that have come out of Fetch.ai on the recent, I would say last 6 months is just insane stuff. And anyone that was accumulating Fetch.ai quite heavily in the bear market are the ones that are actually, having some life-changing gains being made. We're going to pull out the charts. We're going to see what is happening. And I'm going to talk about the merger because a lot of people are mentioning Crypto ZX. We want you to discuss this. What does this mean? So let's get started, basically. So if we're looking at the overall markets right now, you can see some coins in the red as we are going into Thursday morning, but some coins are in green. And Fetch.ai up 3.8%. But let's face it, Fetch.ai has been killing it recently. 26.6% on the weekly time frame, and on the monthly time frame, 207%. And as I've said to you guys before, the month of March has been the biggest month in the crypto space. And as far as altcoins go, Fetch.ai is performing really, really good. But let's take a further look, see what is happening. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So looking at the price of Fetch.ai right now, it's currently sitting at $3.36, up 4.5% in Bitcoin, USD, and Ethereum comparative. If we're focusing on its market cap, on the other hand, $3.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $1.2 billion. Insane stuff. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So the news that has come out, obviously there's so much development as far as Fetch.ai only is concerned. Massive amounts of developments, and I'm sure if you are part of the community, if you hold Fetch.ai, you know exactly what I'm referring to. But today there's a massive confusion going around this merger, which was announced yesterday, but I'm going to go over it today. So basically what's happening is, let's go to the top actually. So you're looking at this. So Fetch.ai, Agix, and Ocean Protocol tokens search for, based off of the proposed merger plan. So there's a merger plan. What does this mean? So what this means is the proposed merger pending governance approval would see the respective tokens combined. So yes, they're going to be combined. Ocean Protocol, Agix, as well as Fetch.ai, to create a coin called ASI with a fully diluted value of around $7.5 billion. That is quite interesting. So now you guys probably are like, what does this mean? So you could see the proposed merger, dubbed the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, would see the project respective tokens become Artificial Superintelligence ASI. So you're no longer going to have Fetch.ai, you're no longer going to have Agix, and you're no longer going to have Ocean Protocol. They're going to be combined. And now this is where the confusion comes into play. People are like, what does this mean? What happens to our Fetch.ai? It would be rebranded completely. So let's go down. I'm going to show you something. Where is this? So first and foremost, before anyone starts panicking, and I did see a lot of people panicking when this news originally broke out, it's not set in stone. But even if it was set in stone, this is huge. This is going to be huge, and I'll explain why it's going to be huge. So it says the three projects are due to submit an integration proposal to the respective governance communities today for a 14-day consultation period. Voting on the proposal is then anticipated to take place between April 2nd and April 16th. And then it's going to be decided whether or not this is going to happen. As of now, it's not set in stone, but this changes the game. Why do you think these projects are coming together? These are massive AI projects in the crypto space. Let's face it. I want you guys to take a look at it from this point of view. Ocean Protocol might have some, tools that Fetch.ai doesn't have. Fetch.ai might have some tools that Ocean Protocol doesn't have, and Agix, same thing. So guess what's happening? All these projects are coming together, right? Because again, what they're trying to do is they're trying to compete with the centralized AI, like Google what else can I think of? Meta. You guys get the idea. So how massive would it be that all these projects coming together with their unique expertise, combining it together and making it the biggest artificial intelligence, decentralized, component ever. And that's where the excitement comes into play. And they're actually going to battle it out with the likes of Google, the likes of Apple, the likes of what's another one? Wow, I can't even think of it. Meta, like Facebook. So this is where the excitement part comes into play. But now the confusion part is what happens to your coins. Now this is where we're going to talk about. So it says, if the proposal are approved by each community, Fetch will become ASI, okay, with a total supply of 2.63 billion tokens and at a starting price of $2.83. And this right here is going to confuse a lot of people. This right here is going to confuse a lot of people, because what I mean by that is if you're looking at Fetch.Ai, the total supply is 1.1 billion, right? 1.1 billion supply. But when you're looking at it on this side of things, it's saying 2.63 billion. So obviously the supply is going to go higher, and this is going to confuse a lot of people, right? I'm not sure whether or not they're going to do, a 1-of-1 split, or they're going to give double the amount. I'm not too sure about that. Maybe there's going to be a double. I think there's still more information to be said, but people being confused at the fact that this supply is going so high, obviously that does drop the value because there's more tokens in existence. This is something that kind of needs to be cleared. If you already know something, maybe you already have clarification, that do let me know in the comments down below, but I think this needs to be explained a little bit more. But on the other hand, Agix and Ocean, they will also become the ASI token. So we'll migrate to ASI at a conversion rate of 43.35 cents to 1 and 43.26 to 1 respectively. The newly merged ASI token would have a fully diluted value of $7.5 billion at the current prices. So that would be its market cap starting out. Interesting. Very interesting. I know there's mixed thoughts on this, but I think, after we get a clarification, the idea, what they're trying to go for, I understand. They're trying to make this the biggest thing in terms of AI, right? But in terms of tokenomics, I think we can get a little bit of a better, explanation from them. But that's that. As far as Fetch.ai is concerned, it's killing it, guys. Look at the fib level. Look at the fib level. I haven't even extended it right now. Look at the Fibonacci retracement level. Let's extend this at this point, actually. Want to extend this. This is one of the coins. Actually, let's go back first. Let me see what's happening. So, we saw Agix moving so fast. It's insane. And obviously, if you want to go down memory lane, I've kind of discussed this on my channel before, especially if you've been watching my channel pretty much throughout the bear market. Fetch.ai was one of the projects that, I had insane amount of tokens of, when it was launched on the Binance IEO back in 2019, the good old days, but I never held it. And if I held that exact same amount till this day, I would have been a multi-millionaire. But you miss some, you lose some. I'm sorry, you lose some and you win some. Wow, I can't speak right now, it's too early. But guys, look at this. Look at the crazy price action. This is one of the biggest misses, without a doubt, for myself. You could pretty much see this for yourself. Just last October, it was 19 cents. If you picked it up around there, this thing went up 16x after that. And right after breaking towards its all-time high, which was just this month alone, once it broke out of an all-time high, it went up another 200%. Insane. So let's extend the fib level to the new zone. So right now, obviously a lot of momentum. The price is still around the all-time high zone. Obviously the fib zone, it could enter into the price discovery mode, and off it goes to a newer high. Even though Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of a hard time, breaking out of the 71.5 zone, Agix and Fetch.ai. Fetch.ai specifically is doing insane numbers. But one thing I would strongly encourage you guys to do right now, I don't want to do too much technical analysis on this, but what I would recommend everyone to do is, if you were one of the early comers and you actually made some massive gains, have some stop losses in place. It's really, really important to have some stop losses in place in case the price were to tumble down. Your profits are safe. And it's the same thing with Ocean Protocol. You guys can see Ocean Protocol is is killing it right now as well. It's down right now a little bit, but it has had a great day, almost at $1 billion market cap. And of course, AGIX, we know about AGIX. You can see this for yourself, $1.38 with a market cap of 1.7 billion. So of course, if we're comparing all three, Fetch.AI is like, the biggest one in terms of market valuation, in terms of interest. And the narrative of AI is not slowing down. We know what AI is. AI is changing the game. Look at ChatGPT, changed the game. And I think AI is going to evolve so much in the upcoming years. It's going to be historic. So I think this merger could be insanely bullish for the entire space and for these projects. Might not be too clear right now in terms of if you're looking at it from the tokenomics side of things, but if you look at it from the long horizon, I think definitely some good things happening. Do let me know down below what you guys personally think about all of these, and do you think this is going to take place, or do you think it's not going to take place? I would love to know your thoughts down below. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.